Everybody knows that's how it goes. I'm the star of the show, and you all know you came to see me. Hezokuai ain't nothing but dog eat me. Yeah, that's right. Hezokai's dog water, man. You guys don't want to look at him. You want to look at me, right? I'm the Captain Antonio, you know what I'm saying? I'm the pimp, you're the simp. I've been eating all the shrimp, and I got something for y'all. You know why? Because, Uncle Artie always comes in here and tells me to do a magic dance to make, make it rain and snow on Hezekiah. And guess what? Right now, it's like 32 degrees, and it's only supposed to get colder, and it's raining, and the rain's supposed to turn into snow later, and then it's going to be in the 20s. Oh, this is great. I brought winter back, baby. That's right. You tell that stupid gopher or whatever the heck he is, chipmunk, whatever, he don't need to see his shadow. All he needs to see is my butt. Look at my butt, look at my butt, look at my butt. Woo-hoo! I love it. Oh, that was nothing. You barely grazed me. Oh, okay. You didn't have to do it again.
Oh, man. That dude's terrible. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show on this beautiful my eye. It started thunderstorming last night. It's still going. And I just looked at the weather report. It's not supposed to stop, but it's 39 right now. Throughout the course of the day, it's supposed to get just colder until the rain's going to turn into snow. And then by the weekend, it's supposed to be 24 degrees. And it was 70 degrees the day before yesterday. And if I say anything, it's like, oh, you're in Wisconsin. What did you expect? Yeah. I know. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Anyway, it is hump day. All right. And yes, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, it's going to be an interesting week, that's for sure. Today's hump day. It's Wednesday. That's the day that I usually have my daughter come over. So hopefully I'll see her today, and that'll always be awesome. It's always great to see her, hang out for a while. Of course, Minnie Hez is here right now, which is awesome sandwich sauce. There's been a whole bunch of stuff going on, in my actual outside of YouTube life, and it's nothing bad, but just a lot. And it's all of a sudden. So like, I gotta get a lot of stuff I need to take care of. But it's all good. And we're here and we're live. A frauditor started a part-time chicken dating service. He still wanted to fraud it, but it'll help make hens meat. David E. Persons was first. Here's your happy dash. All right. Thank you so much. Highway Star. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Nerd Girl Jen's Worlds. Hey, it's hump day and it's raining. Yeah, I know. A ding dong dang a dag nabbit sauce. Michael Wyatt, what's up? I declare Jason Gutterman a leprechaun, auditing the tyrants who stole his gold. That's it. That's what it is. I like that. Greg Jonick, what's up? Frauditor Troll Slayer. Highway Star, David E. Persons, Michael Wyatt. Greg Jonick, Full Metal Jacket, 1968. Let's see, Highway Star, Nerd Girl, Jen's World. Victoria B. Hello, I finally made it. Losing that hour of sleep. Happy hump day. Yeah, my body still hasn't adjusted, but whatever. It'll be fine. Full Metal Jacket, Victoria B. Stephen Robertson. What's up, everybody? Why did Voodoo cross the road? Because Mr. Kangaroo gave him a big old kid riding his butt and went flying across his... What the heck? Wait, what?
What does that even mean? I don't even understand that at all. The kangaroos? What are you talking about with it? Joey! What are you doing? Oh, you're a kangaroo? Well, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Hi, Mike. All right.
Oh, that's more like it, mate. All right, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Good to see you again, Stephen. All right, Bob's your uncle. All right, have a good day.
Hey, Bob's your uncle is a UK thing, not an Australia thing. Who you kidding? See, I'm gonna do Bandanciality. I'm supposed to go back to Florida in April. Hopefully I can work that out because the kids are going to be on spring break and I'm going to go there and pick up my stuff, including the book of Australian slang I got from you guys. And I could actually start having him use some real Australian terms. We got 10 pounds from Robert Custos. Thank you so much. You get a happy dance. All right. In fact, double trouble. Okay, how about triple dipple? Olay, I love it. Wait a minute. I just realized earlier, did News Now Voodoo call me dog water? What a jerk. Let's see. Lexianne, what's up? Michael Wyatt. We got Chuck 5150. All right. Okay. You can't write much today because you're operating heavy plant machinery. And yet you're still here. Well, I guess you can be listening on the phone while, just be careful. Holy crap. P. Barnes told Voodoo to shut up. He knows. What's up, P. Barnes? Always great to have you here. Let's see. Zap Uncle. Oh, yeah. Kingston 2000 said, good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all he is. Let's see. It's 53 in your corner of Maryland. Oh, yeah. Look, good for you. I'm going to freeze. Good morning, Hez. Good to be with you again. Long live Danhausen in WWE. Now, see, this is the thing. I've been a Danhausen fan for years now. And it was fascinating to me to watch how, he showed up at the pay-per-view and all the people that watch wrestling that never heard of this guy were like, what the heck is this? Never heard of this guy. And then he was on Raw, and he was on SmackDown, and then he was on Raw. So it's been 3 shows, but he's only 30 seconds of airtime total out of all 3 shows. And he's completely over with the crowd. Everybody loves him. He comes out and people go, yeah, you're cursed. He got everybody like that. That's awesome. I mean, the dude's been grinding for over a decade now. So like he knows what he's doing. You know, it's not like he's new. He's new to WWE, but he's not new. He's been around. He knows what's up. Let's see. There girl, P Barnes, David E. Persons. Who's now voodoo butt? We don't need no stinking butt. Oh, it's definitely stinking. No, shut up. That's not good. As did you get my Highway Star sent me an email? Oh no. Oh yeah. Rogue Nation. Yeah. I wasn't gonna mention it because that guy doesn't deserve the recognition, especially for that. Rogue Nation's a slime ball. P. Barnes sent me plus it was one of your personal, so I didn't know if you wanted me to say anything about it on the air, but yeah, I got it. Bob's Your Uncle came from 1887 when an idiot was given a job because his uncle Bob, who was prime minister. Whenever he got it wrong, people would say Bob's his uncle. Oh, all right. That's it. You learn something new every day. No, that's not funny. It's a good historical fact to learn and understand. All right, cool. So if you're stupid and you do something wrong, oh, Bob's your uncle. Yeah. So far so good. Got some unexpected love. Oh, all right. Excellent. Glad to hear that, nerd girl. Kindness does still exist. Yes. I always like whenever I'm out, like just in the world, you know, with the kids, and somebody does something nice, I always go out of my way to say, hey, pay attention to that. So you always know there's still good people out there, you know? Let's see. Love me some Danhausen. That's right. Hey, we got a laundry room maker. What's up? Laundry room toker. Oh, hey, I always go to the laundry room to do my laundry in the laundromat. But I don't think you'd be token in there because you get kicked out. Let's see. Hey, we got Parson 1122. Rogue was in really cool news chat last night saying he wants to get back into audits. No, he's a scumbag. He's no respect for that guy at all. Like even a tiny no. Ugh, he's horrible. Rogue is in for a big surprise. Yeah, right. It'll just give us more fuel. In fact, after that email I got from Highway Star yesterday, maybe if he goes back into auditing, I'll start making videos again, but only about him. He'll be my target. No, because then that'll get real old real fast. Like, oh, another Rogue Nation video. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who missed it yesterday, I debuted the Dad Joke 3000. Let's give it a tap and see what it's got to say today. Let me know if you can hear it, because I'm never sure how well the microphone's picking it up. Oh, it helps if I turn it on first.
How do you get over a fear of elevators? You take the necessary steps to avoid them.
Hey, yeah. If you didn't catch it, how do you get over a fear of elevators? You take the necessary steps to avoid them. All right. Good morning, Hez and the Rash family. Make sure to catch Thursday R&R tomorrow at 7 p.m. That's right. I love it. Ray and Mr. Thomas together again. It's going to be great. Check that out. As always. All right, so here we are. It's Wednesday. There's a lot more to life than just bitching about the weather, but there's definitely plenty of material there for me to complain about. Like I said, it's one thing like if it's cold, but when it's 70 degrees 2 days ago and it's going to be 24 degrees in a couple days, holy crap, hammer sandwich. Hey, Stephen Robertson, I love the Dad Joke 2000. It's so hilarious. I hope you keep it forever, Delaware. Delaware. That's right. the Dad Joke 3000 is even better than the Dad Joke 2000. Yesterday, Minnie has, like, he found, I showed him this, and he was sitting, you know, he was just sitting in the chair, and he was like, he had it in his hands, just like, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. He was, I think he cycled through all the jokes. I don't know. He was loving it, though. Let's see. Vilified Freedom has the best dad jokes. Yes, he does. Terry Barnes, good morning, everybody. God bless you, sir. Bonus joke. 2 frauditors were arrested hanging from the window at a public housing they had been frauditing. Their names were Kurt and Rod. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Yeah, dang it. Thank you. So, what have we learned today so far, ladies and gentlemen? That Voodoo truly believes that all of my weather problems have been caused not by weather patterns, not by the jet stream, not by frigid Canadian air being brought down by the wind. No, it's all caused by him shaking his butt. Who knows? Maybe he's right. But I do know that we're here, we're live, we're ready to go. I got some videos. Now, there's one in particular I've been watching, or I was watching earlier when prepping for the show. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. It's a new shenanigans video, but it's old. Like, I've covered it on this channel. In fact, between this show and my Saturday show, I think I've actually played this footage twice already because it's old footage. Like, it's been a while. And then Shenanigans just posted a video where he found this and he did a video on it. It's a sovereign citizen in court, but the judge absolutely tears him to shreds. He's swearing at him and everything. I love it. It's great. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I'll show it again because this is great footage. You know, I love watching it. It's hilarious the way the judge tells this guy what's up. But I don't know if you guys would want to see again something that you've seen over and over and over. So let me know if you're interested in that. I'll show you. It's this guy. I'll show you this one. Let's see if this looks familiar to you. There's a still from it. It's that one. You guys remember this one? This stuff is great. So yeah, if you want me to show it again, Blackheart Knight just released a new video, and we could do that as well. In fact, here, let me go back and check because I had Blackheart on deck. Anyway, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. All right, so Judge Oakley was, yeah, exactly. It's a classic. It's a yeah. Love it. All right, cool. All right. So then what we'll do is we'll start the stream with that one because again, it is interesting. Even though we all know this case, to hear Shenanigans commentary on it, see what he's got to say. The judge owned him absolutely. So we'll start with that, and then we'll do the brand spanking new hot off the press Blackheart Knight video, and then from there we'll see where we're at, how much time we got left. Before we get into it, once again, and as always, I want to reiterate, thank you guys for joining me every morning. I don't think I spend enough time letting you guys know how much I love you guys and how much I love doing this for you every morning. I wake up, I get up at 5, and it's like a lot of times, especially like, the weather or whatever's going on in life and all this stuff, I want to get up that early and do this and it. But as soon as I get on here and I start seeing you guys and interacting with you guys in the chat, you guys always cheer me up. You always put me in a good mood. And seriously, like I've said this before. I always feel like there was this gas station by my house that where I used to live years ago. And they had like a little table in the gas station and a little one outside. And every day, no matter what the weather was like, if the weather was bad, they were inside. If it was good, they were outside. But every single morning, I would stop there and, get something to eat or something to drink, whatever. And while I was there, there was always be this group of people, the same group of people. Every morning, they'd come there and they'd meet and they'd just hang out and drink their coffee and enjoy each other's company. And that's what I feel like we are. We're like the same group. We get together every morning and hang out and just enjoy each other's company. Don't wait a minute. First of all, heck yeah, Rogue is coming back. Listen, Rogue Nation, I got an email the other day from Highway Star, a screenshot of something Rogue Nation said to him the other day, and like, I never really respected the guy, but like, I could talk to him. I used to have him up here all the time, but now what he said just the other day about Schrodinger's cat, like, you don't know. Like I said, it was like a personal conversation with Highway Star or whatever. I don't know. It's like, I don't. Anyway, majorly awesome bunghole sandwich, whatever his name is, Asshat McGee, talking trash about a guy who's been dead for a couple years now, and especially him. Schrodinger's cat was the legend. He was the best in the business, and all he did was the same thing we all do. He made videos about frauditors, and you got to be that big of a. You have to be like, it isn't just like, we don't like what you're doing when you fraud it. To be able to talk that way about the dead, like, you have to be a scumbag. Like, you actually are. You're deep in your soul, a slimy piece of inhuman trash to be able to even think to say that kind of stuff. So it's not even that you, Majorly Awesome, or if that's actually you, or whoever's just a pro Rogue Nation person. Obviously, the guy's a heartless scumbag, degenerate piece of garbage that doesn't even belong to me, to like the poo on the bottom of my shoe. So, yeah, lick my hiney. There's a lot of things I could say, but I don't want to get demonetized.
De-escalate.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away? Chill out, eh?
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Today, I thought I'd do something a little different. I found a very funny sovereign citizen getting destroyed in court by a judge, Judge Oakley. Now, the video is over an hour long, so I'm going to put it into two parts. It's just way too big. I don't want to hurt your brains too much by listening to the sovereign citizen continuously lose over and over again in court. So this is going to be part one. Part two will probably come tomorrow. But without further ado, let the shenanigans begin.
All right, so Mr. Crucell, you filed a number of motions. I'm going to let you pick which one you want to deal with first.
This emergency motion stay needs to address the request for judicial bias and the process violation.
Okay, just hold off with the argument. Hold off with the argument. The question was, what do you want to start with? Okay, so you filed something Friday. I took a quick look at it today. Is that any different than the motion to stay that you filed previously?
This is just bringing the fact that all the motions I have filed.
Is that a yes or no, Mr. Crucell?
Well, it's covering all the judicial bias.
Okay, listen to my question. Is it any different than the last motion to stay proceedings you filed? Okay, give me what you've added since the last one, because this one I haven't had a chance to read fully. The first one I read fully.
I just have a statement straight face on you. Didn't give a shit about what I had to say.
Okay, hold on. Listen, Mr. Crucell, this is going to be a very long day for you if you don't listen to my questions and answer my questions. That was in the original motion to stay proceedings. I've asked you to give me whatever's new in this motion.
New stuff covers just agreeing telling me to sue the secretary of state rather than addressing the due process violations in my case.
Okay, stop right there. How does that lead to why this should be stopped today?
all of this is stemming from where all of this should have been stopped a while ago. Instead,
That's not the way it works. Mr. Crisell, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. That's the last time you're going to interrupt me today without a contempt of court charge. Is that clear?
I'm just going to take a wild guess and say this sovereign citizen is definitely going to be held in contempt of court. There's no way he can keep his mouth shut during these entire proceedings. He's going to constantly interrupt the judge with his nonsensical, soft-brained, sovereign citizen, fake legal jargon.
Is that clear?
Okay, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. Couple of things. First of all, Highway Star, Majorly Awesome is Rogue Nation. I know that, but I'm not sure if this is actually him or some other idiot with a sock account, stealing that name. We got Nerd Girl Jen for $9.99. I have to say this has, we love you just as much as you love us back. This group, it laughs, and even News Now Voodoo has brought me smiles through some pretty dark days. Cheers to you and all of us. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Here's your happy dance. All right. And you know what? Come here. That's right. I'm asking you to show your butt because I know Nerd Girl Jen's World thinks it's funny.
Really? You want me to show my butt? Okay. Is this some kind of a trick? Alright, this is for you, Nerd Girl. I guess you'd like it. Oh, wait a minute. And Uncle Artie wants it too? Oh, I'll tell you what. Hey, I got it. Let's go. Hey, it's supposed to snow anyway. And yeah, Uncle Artie, it's supposed to be, it's raining right now by Hez, and then it's supposed to turn into snow, and it's supposed to drop to 24 degrees. And it's all because of the butt dance. Let's make it even worse. Let's give him a legit blizzard. Let's go. Nerd Girl, this is for you. Uncle Artie, this is for you too. In fact, I'm going to give you a triple dipple butt dance. Let's go. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Woo-hoo, yeah. I said, oh, I said, baby, I said. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Yeah, it's what I use to poo on you, and then I'll poo in your shoe, and then I'll poo in your stew, just because that's how I do. Your Molly Hatchet records are going down, your Fleetwood Mac records are going down. I'm gonna poo on all of it, and your Led Zeppelin records too, and then I'm gonna poo on you, because... Look at my butt, look at my butt, look at my butt. Woo-hoo! All right. Oh, I thought you wanted me to.
I didn't want you to triple dipple it. Holy crap, this place stinks now, man. Ugh. I'm back on the road this summer. Good to be back, working on some stories as usual. Yeah, see, laughing emoji. He knows he's not working on stories. Edwin Cavalier, what's up? Carl, last girl staying the squirrel. What's up? Yeah. You know, the thing that's great about Rogue Nation, though, is that he is really easy to tease and make fun of and rip to shreds. Because, one, you don't feel guilty for it because he's a scumbag that talks trash about Schrodinger's cat. Two, he gives you so much material. There's so much that's easy to make fun of there. He's like, hey, I'm going to sue and take all the taxpayers' money. It's like, well, yeah, but isn't that, like, bad because you're taking the taxpayers' money for yourself? Well, if I win the lawsuit, then they shouldn't have done what they did that I sued them for. It's like, yeah, I know. Your whole goal in life is to sue people and live off of taxpayer money instead of getting a job and being a productive member of society. I know. Let's see. We got a 3-month membership milestone. I almost forgot. Hi, baby voodoo.
Hello, Nerd Girl. I'm so happy to see you. I'm happy to see all of you. I love you guys. You're the
And now it's time to hit the dad joke 3000.
Why did the teddy bear skip dessert? He was stuffed.
Why did the teddy bear skip dessert? Because he was stuffed. All right. And like Choir Guy says, it's time to get back to the video. All right. Thanks for the segue, buddy. Let's go.
She against me this entire time. No one has made her answer that.
One more word, and it's contempt of court. It's $100 a contempt, and if I get totally fed up with it, then I'm putting you in jail.
That's my third monocle this week. I simply must stop being so horrified.
Okay? Just because she and I happen to agree on the law as it applies to your case doesn't mean we're in collusion. It's possible that you're wrong. At least accept the possibility that she and I have the same opinion about something. That doesn't mean we're colluding. You understand that concept? Do you understand that concept?
You're supposed to be impartial.
I am impartial. I've been trying to save you. Just because I agree with the prosecutor doesn't mean I'm against you. It just means I agree with the prosecutor.
So it means if you're agreeing with that, definitely means you guys are lying against us.
So that means in any case, when I buy the argument from one side, that means I'm colluding against the other.
You're agreeing.
Yes or no, Mr. Crucell? No, you have to answer my question. Contempt number 1.
You're now in contempt of court. Would you like to go for 2 counts of contempt?
$100. Answer my question. Every time I rule in favor of one side, does that mean I'm colluding against the other? Yes or no? $200.
Once again, the communication process is broken down.
Yes or no? Because I can do this all damn day. And when I get tired of this game, then I tell them to put you in custody because it's contempt of court, criminal contempt in my view.
Yes.
It is. All right. So now, any argument you make from there, I'm going to deny because that's an unreasonable position you're taking. Judges, by definition, have to decide in favor of one party or the other. That's what we do.
Your Honor, obviously you're out of your league here. See, this sovereign citizen doesn't have to obey this court. Only court he has to obey is God's court or some other nonsense. I like this judge. He is not taking this guy seriously at all. He's laying out the facts as clearly as he can. But obviously the sovereign citizen is too stupid to understand what's going on here. He just keeps digging himself deeper and deeper.
When you made that statement, you were making...
What statement is that?
It was
I thought we were talking about Judge Green's SOS statement.
No. When you made the statement that you were setting aside my regular trial, saying that you're saying that the prosecutor, the township, and his court all see things the same way, setting it outside, not even allowing me to make my argument. So you were aligning yourself with the prosecution on the argument of my way and setting it aside. That's what you were doing.
Mr. Crucell, what I was doing was aligning myself with the law as I see it and interpret it. Stop. You can't just shake your head. You don't just disagree with me and move on. If you don't like a ruling from a judge, you have to appeal that ruling. You don't keep arguing with the ruling. That's not the way the process works. Listen, brother, listen. I have tried to save you from yourself. If you remember the first time you were in my courtroom, I tried to get you to see things the way the process was going to move forward. Because, dude, this process is going forward the way I want it to move forward. You might not like that, but I'm in charge of the courtroom. And at the end of the day, if you don't like anything I do, you can appeal me. That's why they have circuit courts. But I'm not going to let you make this a dog and pony show, especially when we've got jurors here.
It's a dog and pony show. This court has failed to let me make any of my statements, any of my cases. You even were trying to threaten me with contempt. Anytime I tried to...
I am threatening you with contempt.
Let this be your warning, kids. Do not take legal advice from sovereign citizen gurus, First Amendment auditors, all these online fake lawyer charlatans. You're just going to end up here in front of a judge looking really, really stupid. Like, I'm sure this guy does have a family. He's probably got brothers, sisters. He might have kids of his own. They're going to look back at this, and this proceeding will always be on the internet to remind him just how stupid he is and embarrass his family over and over again that they're related to a fool like this.
All right, real quick. I gotta say, look at this. We got $2 from Uncle Artie. Hez didn't get tased. I demand a zapping. Zap Hez. Oh, you demand a zapping? Oh, I know. Oh, hey, Maggie K's here. What's up? Lessonators in the house. Tiny, what's up? It looks like you all made it just in time to see someone get tased. But it ain't gonna be me. Let's go. Dad joke 3000.
Can one bird make a joke? No, but two can.
Can one bird make a joke? No, but two can.
No, because third contempt. Do not interrupt me. When I said your objections don't mean shit to me, is because you were using the word objection inappropriately. You objected every time I disagreed with you. If you have an objection, you have to have a legal basis for the objection. For example, she's trying to put a video into evidence. And you say, I object, Judge. She hasn't laid a proper foundation because all she said is, Judge, I've got a video. I'd like to play it for the jury. That's a proper legal objection. When I rule in her favor and you say I object and I say, what's your objection? And you just disagree with me, that's not a legal objection. That's why I said your objections mean shit to me, because you're not using the word appropriately. Because you don't know what you're doing. That's what I tried to tell you originally the first time you were here. You've never been to law school. You've never tried a case. You don't know the rules of evidence and all the other things that have to be in play to have a trial go forward appropriately and properly, and to be perfectly honest, in your best interest.
Seriously, if you're thinking of becoming a sovereign citizen, if you think it's a good idea, seriously watch this video. Listen to what the judge is telling you, because every time you go down this road, if you go further and further down the rabbit hole of being a sovereign citizen, you're going to end up here. And this judge is putting it so plainly for you. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how the law works. You don't know how to introduce evidence into a trial. You certainly don't know how to address the court properly. You're going to get yourself thrown in jail or worse. Take this as an opportunity to denounce sovereign citizenry right now before it's too late.
All right. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we got $5 from Stephen Robertson. We love you, nerd girl. Just want to say hang in there and never give up. And for her amusement, tase that voodoo doll.
No, wait, I got to shake my butt for her, not get taselated. Come on, man, don't do it. Come on, no, please. No, Hez, no, not the taser fire. No, I can...
All right. Yes. Dagnabbit. There we go. Hey, Maggie K. Hugs back to you. Parson 1122, free the butt. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Anyway, let's get back to the video, man. This is a fun morning. I'm loving this.
Again, you're trying to spin the stereotype.
I'm not spinning.
Objections based on you not allowing me to do it. And that's when you told me my objections.
Okay. All right. So let's do it this way. What motion would you like to address first? The motion to postpone? Denied. I'm not denying the jury trial.
Especially with the jurisdiction, she's never once it's on the why it's on the prosecutor to prove those things. There's false course irregularities.
All right, let me stop you for a minute. What do you mean you're not going to proceed? You're here.
Everything is taking question of shows the extent everything that there is enough to show. You're supposed you need to keep shit.
Once again, you're not answering the question I asked. You just said you will not participate. And I asked, what do you mean by that?
Get fair trial.
I'm not asking you to explain your reasoning. I want to know, what does that mean? I'm not going to proceed with this. You're here. So when I impanel the jury, what? You're just going to sit there and not going to talk? What does it mean when you say you're not going to participate?
Could you imagine being on a jury, you get called in, and the prosecutor sets up their case, and then all of a sudden it's the other side's turn, and he just sits there and stares at the wall? I don't know what I would do with myself. I'd be very uncomfortable, like I'm sure the rest of the jury would be. But then I would just have to start laughing at how stupid this person is. Now, obviously, that would never happen because a sovereign citizen, if I know one thing about them, they can't keep their mouths shut. They're going to say stupid things over and over again. But I'm here for it because I love a good laugh.
And go through until these things get addressed. All of my issues that have been ignored this entire time, especially excluding people.
Once again, if you accept the motion and I deny it, it's been addressed. You may not like the way it's been addressed, but then you have to appeal it.
That's the whole point of me getting all my objections.
All right, what's your objection? What's your objection to me denying your motion to postpone this trial at the last minute?
I'll like put on the record that if whatever you'd like to do from there, you can, because I'm open until these things. Like I said,
Hold on. Is this statement preceding all these motions you filed?
I
Okay, then let me make my ruling on all of them. I think there's a motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction, correct? Okay. Would you like to respond to that one? Because I think that's already been addressed.
Please arrested Mr. Crusoe while he was in Huron Township. 34th District Court has jurisdiction over offenses that occur within the township, both civil and criminal and
Did you appeal Judge Green's decision on that motion?
I'm prosecuting because I've been in contact with the appeals.
Okay, so there's no appeal filed yet, correct?
Getting all involved.
I'll take that as a yes. There's no appeal filed. That motion is denied then. She made the ruling. You don't get to ask me to make the same ruling.
Boom. Roasted.
Once again, don't interrupt me because I can go to 4 real quick. Judge Green, a judge in this court, ruled on that exact motion and denied your motion. That motion has not yet been appealed, and it certainly doesn't get appealed to me. Is that clear?
Yes.
Thank you. Next motion. Motion to...
The judge can't just come in here and say that there's...
Yes, the judge can. Listen to me. Then appeal her to circuit court. A judge made a ruling. You don't get to keep arguing that same motion.
All she said was that Judge Martin was setting aside and that I should go sue the Secretary of State. The things that she's claiming and saying were never said to me. And anybody have all the recordings and were submitted to the court. These things were never said to me. And then she comes here and makes these accusations and saying that the judge said this, judge said that.
Fine. Then I'll say the same. I'll say the same thing to you. Listen to me. Here, on your motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction, denied. By me, you can appeal me. Because the reason she stated, the Township of Huron issued you a citation. This court has jurisdiction over citations issued by the Township of Huron. So for that reason, I'm prepared to move forward and adjudicate that citation. Is that clear enough so you can appeal my decision?
Once again, hat is off to this judge. He is putting on a master class to shut down any sovereign citizen argument that this guy could throw at him. He's telling him as plain as he can, I'm denying this every single time because you don't know what you're talking about. Now, I would always tell people to please consult a lawyer. If you're going in front of a judge, you never want to go yourself. However, I do have friends. I know people who have done this and done it successfully. But the way you are successful in court is to do your research, actual research at a law library. You need actual precedent. You have to understand how these proceedings go. But sovereign citizens are never going to understand that. They're always going to challenge the same old tired things like jurisdiction, and it's not going to work.
Okay. Next one up is motion to reconsider for bias and judicial misconduct. Denied.
Boom. Roasted.
Would you like me to clarify that in any way?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All this is upstate. There's
Okay. then guess what? The Court of Appeals can overturn me because I'm not biased to you. You might not like the way I talk to you. You might not like the things I say to you, but I'm not biased against you. Believe it or not, brother, I would like to save you from what's going to happen today. I really would. Because here's my dude, let me talk. You have turned what should be a fairly minor misdemeanor and civil infraction situation into a huge mess. I don't think it's going to end well for you. I tried to save you from that the first day you were here when I tried to convince you to have some conversation with a court-appointed attorney, and you didn't want to do all that. I know in my heart of hearts, I have no ill feeling towards you whatsoever. And I'm going to give you the best trial I can give you today if you decide to participate. But I am not going to let you drag things in front of this jury that I determine are not relevant, because that's my job as the gatekeeper at the judge over the trial. I'm not going to let you get into a bunch of arguments that I think are just going to cloud issues if I don't think they're relevant. That's my job as the judge, not because I don't like Mr. Crucell. It's because my job as a judge is to run this trial efficiently and effectively.
Once again, the judge is using way too much logic and common sense for the sovereign citizen to accept or even understand.
And I'm going to do that. And if I do that, I anticipate I'm going to step all over your toes and your beliefs. But that doesn't mean I don't like you or I have bias against you. So I am denying your motion to recuse myself. Anything else you want to put on the record so you can appeal that decision? Once again, stop. That's an improper use of an objection. What you want to say is, I disagree with that, which is fine. That's why you appeal it to the circuit court. But it's not an objection. What's your legal objection to my ruling?
Your Honor, I object.
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case.
Overruled.
Good call.
That's not a legal objection to a ruling. That's not a legal objection. So that's two motions down. The next one is motion for relief from judgment. I'm assuming that's Judge Martin's decision to set aside your defaults. All right. Do you really want me to grant that motion? Because if I grant your motion, that means the default that was set aside, defaults that were set aside are reinstated. Is that really what you want today?
Well, listen, the thing is,
Mr. Crucell, yes or no? You filed a motion asking me to set aside a decision that was made. Do you really want me to set that decision aside? Because that means those civil infractions are then in default and they're done. Is that a yes or no? Yes or no? Do you want me to set aside those default do you want me to set aside the default set asides? Do you want me to reinstate those default judgments? Then I'll deny that motion. All right.
Boom. Roasted.
Right. You filed something called Notice of Constitutional Rights, which I didn't see anything where it required me to make any decisions or anything else. You're just letting me know that you're standing on the Constitution? So am I. All right. The emergency stay we dealt with. You also file an affidavit of non-consent. You didn't need to file paperwork for me to know you didn't consent with the proceedings, but I got the message there. Was that the only message I was supposed to get out of that document?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't need a preachy moment. I just want to make sure I wasn't supposed to get anything else out of that affidavit other than you don't like the process that we're involved in. Next thing I had on my list was affidavit of non-consent. Oh, excuse me. Motion for judicial notice. What does that judicial notice of what?
Certain terms that this prosecutor keeps trying to use and apply in this case that are not the lawful terminology being used.
Okay. For example. Okay. Motor vehicles pretty much a term of art in our business.
Law limits how it's being used. Absolutely.
Well, then you can make those arguments, but you can't tell her she can't use that phrase.
So the moronic Sovsit is actually arguing that the prosecutor cannot refer to his personal conveyance as an automobile or a car. Why is that, Sovsit? Is it because you live out of your car? It's your private property. You're traveling. All of these arguments have been tried over and over again. I don't understand how anyone with half a brain would try this in front of an actual judge. We've seen this argument shot down so many times in so many videos, yet these morons still think it's going to work. They still think they found something.
Hey, Maggie, absolutely. Absolutely. Go right ahead. No worries. Please do. Please do. All right. Maggie K needs help, guys. All righty. Let's see. Oh, wait. I thought you meant just like text it, like actually put a link to it. Well, I don't know. She's a member. Try it. If it doesn't work, then yeah, send me an email link and then I'll post it. But yeah, I mean, I think you can just put it because it's just a $sign and then your screen name on there, right? Whatever it is, just type that in and people will know. Yeah, go ahead, try it. And if not, then yeah. Anyway, let's go. There you go.
Some big loophole that entitles them to not pay any taxes or tickets.
Yeah, but I'm not the trier of fact. So if you want to make an argument to the jury that her use of the term motor vehicle is improper, you can make that argument. Is that what you're concerned about? Is you're not going to be able to make the argument?
Yes.
Get what stuff on the record?
Filings.
Well, I can guarantee you're not getting all these filings on the record because the jury has no reason to know about all your motions.
All of this has to go. Everything's taking place.
No.
Exactly.
No, that's not the way it works, Mr. Cazell. No, Mr. Cazell. All right, listen, brother, listen. You don't get to tell me what my job is. I've been doing it for 25 years. Listen. Well, then that's why they have appellate courts for the 4th or 5th time. I decide what this jury gets to see today. I decide. That is, by definition, the role of the judge at a jury trial. I get to decide what goes in front of that jury. If you don't like the decisions I make, you appeal those decisions. That's the way it works. What this jury has to decide today is whether or not you violated the township ordinance on that date. Hold on. None of these legal arguments about whether or not I should recuse myself or whether or not you notice me up for constitutional rights, none of that has to go to that jury. And none of it's going to.
And that's why they should have tried and not emergency stop the motion stop this.
I already ruled on that.
Circling back, acknowledge my motions for my next travel. Nothing to do.
Once again, I'm not trying to, I'm doing my function as a gatekeeper for a jury trial. I'm deciding what's relevant and what's not. And you can disagree with me that all day long. But we're going to do it, once again, we're going to do it my way. You can appeal me. I've been appealed before. I'll probably be appealed before I retire again. It's okay. That's the way the process is set up. I encourage you to appeal me. All right. I am open-minded enough to think that perhaps my mindset about your whole travel, whole thing, maybe that's all wrong. So a circuit court judge can tell me I'm wrong. But so far, and I've ruled this way a number of times on the traveling issue, nobody's ever appealed me to lead to a circuit court judge to tell me I'm wrong. But I'm open to that idea.
That's why you just keep, each judge has done the same thing. They just keep setting aside and acting like it doesn't exist, not allowing me to make my case, which is violating my rights to be able to produce my case in my head.
What's your case that traveling doesn't mean operating?
I am accepting the fact that this court's violated my due process rights in every way, the judicial bias and the fact.
All right, then appeal me. But today we're having a jury trial.
An unlawful jury trial, and I think that weighing statement I need to get on the record.
Right, but hold on a minute. Once again, I want to know what that means. You're not participating.
Not participate in a jury in a trial where there is clear bias in this court against it.
Okay.
Violates my rights to a fair trial.
Mama's wrong again.
Not only are you getting a fair trial, the judge is going out of his way to make sure that your dumbass is well represented. He's offered you a free lawyer multiple times. You're just too stupid to accept it. In your little brain, you believe you know the law better than every lawyer in that building and every judge, which only a crazy person would admit to. The only legal training that you have comes from the internet and stupid YouTube videos. But hey, you want to flush your future down the toilet by representing yourself over and over again in court and just losing? By all means, I'm here for it.
100%. And you want to keep overlooking. No, I know they make you seem like they're not a big deal. And
no, your rights are a really big deal.
Obviously not, because if you can sit there and say that the things that are happening, the things you're saying, and just try to give this excuse to all, just because I agree with you on this, you are aligning yourself with the prosecutor on my right to trial. Completely setting aside, not allowing me.
Mr. Purcell, no, I'm not. Listen to me. No, it's not. Listen to me. Listen to me. She could step out of the room, and I still think your travel argument is bullshit. Traveling. The right to travel was when you did it by Shanks Mare. Then appeal me. That's my decision. Appeal me. When you're driving a motorized vehicle or traveling in a motorized vehicle, that brings all those ordinances into play. That's my legal ruling. Appeal it. I encourage you to do that. But that whole traveling argument, which, dude, I've been through that argument a whole lot more than you have. Trust me, in the last 25 years, I've had that argument a lot. Traveling as you try to apply it meant you could not be stopped by the government from walking from one venue to another. But when we got motorized, then the rules kicked in.
Rulings from the American Jurisprudence side that literally stated that yes, first of all, you're allowed, and including automobiles, as long as one does not interfere with another's rights. And this is something that's been established to be secure.
Then appeal me. Take that precedent and appeal me.
As well.
Okay, that's your right. I'm not trying to stop you from doing any of that stuff. I'm just trying to stop you from bogging down this jury with stuff that I've determined is not appropriate today.
Because just because you're determining it based off of what though? That's what I'm saying. All these things are relevant and they are accurate.
They're relevant to you. They're not relevant to me. I've made the decision. I have made the decision. I made that decision months ago and you didn't appeal that.
I mean, the process
which is not an appeal.
Is an extreme, lawyer, but there's bullshit that you can't do that.
Absolutely, I do that.
100%.
No. Listen to me. Listen to me. If I don't hold you to the same standard I hold her to, then I'm treating you differently than her. How is that unbiased and impartial? You've decided to engage yourself in this venue, in this arena. That means you got to know the jury structure. Yes, you have.
I'm forced to be here.
But you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it as an untrained layperson. You had free access to qualified, competent legal counsel. They're still here. There's one right there behind you. He's still ready to help you. You chose to do this yourself. That means you've got to know the court rules. You've got to know the statutes and the ordinances. You've got to know the rules of evidence. And if I help you through those lapses in your knowledge base, that's not fair to the prosecutor. Then I'm taking sides. And now I'm not going to let her walk all over you and try to trick you because you don't know some of those rules and statutes. But I am absolutely going to require you to know what you're doing because you've chosen to do it.
See the violence inherent in the system? Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Once again, the judge going out of his way to make sure the soft sit is properly prepared for court, even though he definitely is not. This is what happens when you continuously follow these online lawyer charlatans, these other soft sit gurus that guarantee that your brain is going to be turned into mashed potatoes by listening to them. Every argument that they give you has been tried before, and they all have failed. Do yourself a favor. Start thinking for yourself and get off the internet.
That doesn't show bias. That shows impartiality.
There is no partial anything and I have the
once again, Mr. Crusoe, that's your opinion. No, it's your interpretation of the facts. So you have to appeal my decisions. And look, dude, the fact that you're not in a jail cell right now shows how impartial I am.
When Officer Price literally pulled up to me my weapon days before any of this even happened and talked to us about the traveling. Even told me I was well within my right. Gave me every clarification that I was well within my lawful rights. This was all a retaliatory thing from the beginning. And then even when the chief called me, he even called me trying to arena. I said, what's that arena? And then he goes towards the motor vehicle. And then he tries to get me to not pursue legal matters. And then he's mad at me. And then the day that I file for my body cam, I'm getting removed from here on a little league.
And stop. Hold on. I don't doubt that it is. But I think we got into this a little bit the first time you were here, and I told you that's not proper for this venue. If you want to complain about the way the Huron Township Police Department handled this, you can file a civil lawsuit against them if you want to. But what's in front of me is one civil infraction and 2 misdemeanors. That's what's in front of me.
Oh, every time I force it to make my case, basically, the court keeps setting all my stuff and not allowing me to do it.
Because I'm going to make decisions based on the facts. That jury hopefully is going to make decisions based on the facts that are presented.
How will there be facts if this court continues to not allow me to get my facts?
Because the facts you want to get into, what facts do you want to get into? The chief had some conversation with you?
It's not even just that. I mean, well, yeah, regardless, I have all of that to cover too. The fact that my offense, based off what I was doing, I didn't have to produce any of that. It just keeps all just thrown aside. Every single and just not even trying to acknowledge any of it.
So hold on. I don't understand. Hold on. You want to be able to testify to this jury?
No, it's not. I'm not testifying. That's what I'm saying. It's the amount of judicial bias in this case.
I'm done hearing about bias. You need to appeal me. I don't feel I have bias.
Well, I don't feel that I would have a fair trial here with everything that's been taking place by the final policy. Why did we?
And I've denied all these things.
Well, of course we can deny it. Again, show them again.
Once again, Mr. Cruzel, just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I'm biased against you. Maybe I just think you're wrong. Is it possible we could have a difference of opinion?
Team Green told me to choose this bad housing myself because the Secretary of State will make sure I do this. This is a big deal. I'm showing them.
I'm not going
to. It's no impartial support here.
I've never brought a Secretary of State, have I?
So this is where this all stems from. These are the things I've been trying to get noticed. This thing talked about was
what do you want getting noticed that we're not getting noticed?
The fact that this is collusion and judicial bias.
It is not collusion. What? All right, listen. What are you going to do today? Because I'm ready to bring the jury, and I've denied all. Stop! I've denied all your motions. I'm ready to set the trial. Are you not going to be here?
Again, Your Honor, has established nothing is even floating in here, right? And it's especially regarding the jurisdiction.
Once again, we're at $300 now. We're going to $400. I'm going to ask you the question again. I'm ready to call the jury. Are you going to leave?
I know that there's no way they're going to be here trial.
That didn't answer my question. I need to know how I'm going to proceed because we can have the trial if you just sit there. I'll just tell the jury you've decided to represent yourself and you might not say anything today. So that's the way you want to go with the trial.
I do. So it's against that.
Okay.
Everything is
okay. Okay. No, let's on the record as you feel they should be.
I brought sites that I left the sites at home and bringing up the person's jurisdiction.
And hold on. Once again, I want to just because he just walked in the room. Once again, I want to let you know there's a very competent, experienced legal attorney here, defense attorney here, that's more than willing to help you with this if you want his help.
Well, the sport actually who is supposed to be.
And that ain't gonna happen.
Well, anybody showing you were supposed to reduce yourself.
And I don't think I've shown bias. That's what we keep. Once again, you and I disagree. That's okay. That's America. You have to appeal me. You don't just keep to argue. You don't get to argue the same thing over and over and over until I agree with you. That's not going to happen. I know I am not biased towards you. I also know that your ideas of how the law applies in mine are vastly different. But because I'm in the black robe and I'm in charge of this trial today, my ruling stands until a circuit court judge or some higher court tells me I'm wrong.
Hell yes.
Sorry, all I had was the auditor crying in front of the judge, not a soft sit. I don't know what this guy is going to do tonight. He's going to go home, or he did go home, cry himself to sleep, wondering why none of his arguments are working, why everything he knows about the law didn't work in there. I'm sure he's going to call up whoever told him all this nonsense and complain. And whoever talks to him is probably going to reassure him, don't worry, it's going to work in front of the jury. This is going to work at trial. And the judge is going to throw him in jail for contempt. He's going to owe probably thousands of dollars in contempt charges. And at the end of the day, he's going to be left penniless, friendless. And the Sav guru is just going to continue going on, telling people more nonsense that doesn't work.
That's just the reality of it.
That's what I have to do. Is great. This person not going to rule it the way it's supposed to. I'm not going to stand by your
Not by your definition, I'm not.
The Secretary of State and Attorney General and sent to you. I've never heard anything. You can go through walking along and see it. You can say that again. It's proven on the record.
No, it doesn't need to be proven on the record. Show me a statute or a court rule in Michigan that says I got to prove that. Statute, Michigan statute or Michigan court rule says I've got to do that.
I have it in there. I thought it was in this motion.
So you're such a great legal scholar.
MSTL 168.420 and MSTL 168.467 mandates that the judge must file with the state, and you provided 1X. That is what you have to ensure.
Okay, then I don't have it. You can file that motion to dismiss with the circuit court. But we're having a trial today.
We're going to have the Bob Williams participating trial. That's going to be impartial against me, right? It's going to be completely. There is no impartiality that is supposed to be here. There cannot be a fair trial for all of the most evidence in the hand.
Okay. Anything else you want to put on the record before I call the jury in?
Yeah, lengthy statement I would love to put on the record before we get.
How lengthy?
Minutes.
Go ahead. Just so you know, you're putting this on the record. You're putting this on the record. I'm not listening. Showcase the record.
Oh no, the judge has abandoned ship and given up. So I guess the Sovsit wins this round. Now this was only round one. This video is just way too long to do in one video. So this was part one. Part two is going to come probably tomorrow. I hope you watch the whole thing. I hope you got a good laugh out of this guy's misery. Sovereign citizens continue to be one of the most fascinating things in my mind. I don't understand how adults get fooled into thinking any of these arguments are actually going to work. Do yourself a favor. Get your car registered. Get yourself a driver's license. If you get a ticket, just pay it. Your life will go a whole lot smoother if you forget everything you've learned about sovereign citizenry and just act like a normal person. I promise you. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments. I hope you come back for part two, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
417-864-1810. Please tell me your name and badge number, because you will be attacked
It'll be under
personally,
the
and you will be
Stephen Kelly.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough of that nonsense. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to watch part two tomorrow morning. It's so crazy. It's like, Your Honor, I think that you cannot take me to trial because you don't have jurisdiction. Oh, prosecutor, do you have any response to that? Well, yes, he was pulled over in Huron County, and this is the Huron County court. So therefore, we have jurisdiction. And then he's like, okay, you're right. We have jurisdiction. Okay, we can't do this. You're biased against me because you ruled against me. Like, so if I rule against you, then I'm biased no matter what, even if I'm right? So appeal it, you douche canoe. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta take Minnie to school. I gotta go to work. It's crazy because it's raining and / snowing right now. It's like 39 degrees, and instead of getting warmer throughout the course of the day, it's supposed to get colder throughout the course of the day. We were just in the 70s. We're going to be in the 20s. I'm not looking forward to that. I hope I don't get sick. Oh, my goodness. I got court on Friday. Oh, no, that's not good. And then I got, if I get sick, I'm saying, and then I got to go to, Friday is the wrestling show. The local high school is going to have a pro wrestling show. Hornswoggle's going to be there. I got tickets. We got to go. I can't be sick. I can't afford it. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, thank you so much. And like I always say, at the end of the day, yeah, you're most welcome. Maggie, I hope everybody can help Maggie out. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm all shook up. All right.